An electrolytic cell is commonly referred to as a hydrogen cell when, by applying a direct current, it produces both hydrogen and oxygen. In fact, it's a hydroxy cell, since both gases are being produced, but they are both mixed in the same cell, thus posing a high risk of explosion. On the other hand, an electrolytic cell provided with a pressure control system delivers hydrogen and oxygen through different outlets, and the reaction is stopped automatically when there is a risk of both gases being mixed. In this drawing we can see the empty cell. Electrolyte may be a water solution of sodium hydroxide or sodium bicarbonate. By passing an electric current through the water, the negative electrode attracts the positive hydrogen ions from the water, which generate hydrogen gas that appears as bubbles that rise to the outlet spout, marked as H2. The hydrogen begins to flow out and exits the cell through a hose connected to the spout, so it can be channeled for using in some device. The hydrogen production chamber is shaped like a piece of pipe containing a certain amount of water inside it, so the hydrogen cannot exit the pipe and go into the section where oxygen is being produced. If we reduce the amount of hydrogen exiting the cell, or totally close the valve that controls the output, the production chamber begins to accumulate hydrogen and displacing the water contained in the pipe. If this goes on and on, the hydrogen could completely displace the water from the pipe and could mix with the oxygen being produced in the left section of the cell. However, this cannot happen because as the water is pushed down the tube to a certain level, the water stops making contact with the negative electrode, thus stopping the generation of hydrogen. Of course, when the current flow stops, the production of oxygen will also stop. In order for the hydrogen to come out with a certain degree of pressure for convenience in use, there is a pressure relief valve which prevents the flow of oxygen through the spout marked O2 and out to the atmosphere or into a storage tank. The oxygen outlet is blocked by this pressure relief valve, similarly to a safety relief valve. The oxygen pressure being generated and held inside the oxygen chamber forces the hydrogen to come out at a higher pressure, since oxygen exerts pressure on the water, which forces the water up in the hydrogen production chamber pipe. This exerts a greater pressure on the hydrogen leaving the spout H2. Again, oxygen cannot be produced continuously because the positive electrode, when oxygen is being produced, does not reach very far down the left section. So as the water level goes down, the water loses contact with the positive electrode and the reaction stops. In other words, the water level with respect to the negative electrode controls the hydrogen production, while the pressure relief valve indirectly controls the hydrogen output pressure. The protection of the equipment is performed by the height of the electrodes, which stop the current before the gases can mix. Although not included in the drawing, there is an automatic water feeder to be replenishing the water used up during electrolysis. This cell can produce hydrogen in a practically uninterrupted way, with safety control at all times by preventing the gases from mixing. This control method of chemical and electrolytic reactions works on the basis of the Kipp generator, which was widely used in the past in all acetylene generators for the so-called oxyacetylene welding. I hope this video has been useful to you. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to my channel.